Hi Capricorn, welcome to your November 2020 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So Cappies, for your actions and interactions with the world at large this month, you get the Seven of Pentacles, right? So this is about you really starting to build those plans, right? This is about you really starting to put together the final plan of action, really. I think a lot of you have kind of been in a little bit of a limbo this year. Obviously, we had the whole massive energy going on throughout the sign of Capricorn for this whole damn year, and you guys have just been like, oh, you know what? Even I mean, even Capricorns are like, okay, this has been too slow even for me. You guys are the slow and steady of the zodiac, right? You and Taurus, effectively. And there's just kind of been like a very, very draining energy this year. And I kind of feel like a lot of you now are taking stock. This is going to be a month where you're looking at the final plans and you're saying to yourself, right, I have drafts of everything that I want to do, everything that I want to create, everywhere that I'd like to go this year. I have ideas of the way that things are going to go from here, but this is about you rewriting the plans. It's about you starting to think about, right, what do I have that is actually doing what what I wanted it to, and more importantly, what is not doing what it says on the tin? What is it that's no longer working? This is going to be a month where you're effectively pruning your life. You know, when it comes to your actions and interactions with the world at large, this could be a week. This could be a month where you are spring cleaning. Probably the wrong word for it, but you get my point. Like where you're throwing things out, where you're saying to yourself, right, you know what, I want to make everything clean and clear. I want, and this goes for, your physical space as well as your mental, your emotional, your spiritual self as well. Like this is you just saying, right, what is superfluous and what is actually doing what it's supposed, what is fit for purpose. Basically, like at a really base level, what is actually doing what it says it's going to do. For your money and materials this month, you have the Two of Cups. This is you guys going into partnership or into business with somebody. Now, for those of you that are partnered or married, this could be you and your partner going into business together, starting something. This could want to be starting something. Sorry, I couldn't resist. This could be you guys literally putting together a plan and saying, right, okay, you know what? How can we maximize our earning potential? What is it that we can do together that's going to take either minimal effort? Maybe you're creating a second or a third revenue stream. Maybe you are deciding, you know what? We've had all of these ideas. Now it's time to move on them. Your money will improve this month. In fact, the collective lot, especially for those of you that are in relationships or partnerships, the collective lot or the collective pot of finances is definitely going to improve from this month onwards. But like I said, if you're thinking about where to get your money, where to make your money, it's going to be through collaborations, through real connections. This could be through, you and a partner. This could be you and a friend, you and a family member. This is obviously because it's the Two of Cups as well, which means that it's a good connection. This is someone you can trust, someone you can rely on, somebody that knows that they can get those things from you as well. Finances look good this month, but it's going to come, the boost from finances that you're hoping for is coming through connections, collaborations, and, commitments, really. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is probably going to be a month where you really want to start paying attention to, I want to say as well, for some of you, this is about getting your cardio up. I kind of feel like that part of you might be lagging. So if this is something that you know for yourself needs to be looked at, and it doesn't have to be running, there are loads of ways to get your cardio up, you know, boxing, kicking, all of that sort of stuff. Those are all really great ways. Look at me like I'm not a PT, like this is not your area, Raf, just stick to what you're doing. But do you know what I mean? Like there are other ways, because whenever you think of cardio, the first thing everyone thinks of is running, and there are so many other ways to get your cardio up than just going for a run. When it comes to your home and environment, again, really clearing things out, really getting things ready, putting things together. I think this is going to be a month as well where you and your partner are making a lot of commitments and pacts. If you don't have a partner, this could be a month where when it comes to your physical home, like you're dwelling in your environment, this is about you creating a much more harmonious space, a space that's more conducive to what it is that you want to achieve. For some of you, you could be setting out an area for your spiritual practice. For some of you, you could be setting out an area for, you know, like creating a home office. This is about you really making your space, maximizing the potential that your space has to enhance what you're doing. This is about you getting more serious about your long term, and more importantly, what you need in order to fulfill those long-term goals. For your communications and conversations, you have the Empress card. This is absolutely gorgeous. So an opportunity is coming in here, very likely to do with your work. For those of you that have been applying for other jobs, new jobs, maybe even funding for the business that you want to start, this is the month where you get the go ahead. This is going to be the month where people start to contact you in line with jobs and work that you're hoping to do. I really like this as well, because it's very likely that when you see the Empress card, this is the flourishing or the return of things that you have nurtured and nourished. All of those things that you worked hard on, that you know, maybe never even got a call back from, and then all of a sudden, boom, this month you get a message or an email or a phone call to say like, oh, you know, we got your CV, da, 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 da. If this isn't about that for you, then it's very likely to have something to do with the women in your family. There could be reconciliations this month. There could be support that you are given, or support that you are given, or support that you are choosing to give somebody else. And it's very likely to come from people that are close to you in some way, you know, and this doesn't necessarily have to mean partners or even family. It could just mean that, you know, the communications that are happening this month are all very fruitful. A lot of the stuff that you're talking about has end results. It's stuff that you are beefing up your understanding of and with. This is going to be a great month for that, I really feel. Wow. And for your love and relations, you have the Empress card. So for those of you that are single, you are definitely meeting somebody this month. And if you're not meeting somebody, this is about you and somebody that you've, you know, kind of been toying about with the idea with. Like, you know, you're like, should we, shouldn't we? You know, if we're going to go there, maybe we should do it. Like, this is you being open to that. And whoever this person is, this is somebody that is smart, hardworking. It's somebody that the Magician card tends to be someone at the height of their game. The fact that this comes up with the Empress right next to it, for those of you that are thinking about or wanting to create like a line of products or something of that nature, you know, when it comes to, you know, body butters, beauty bars, you know, face masks, so anything of that nature. If you're thinking about starting a business with that, this is a great month to do so, especially if it's one that you're collaborating with somebody else on. For those of you that are, as an aside, for those of you that are single, the person that you are connecting with, this is somebody that is very well set and established in themselves. Usually tends to be somebody that's very intelligent, but because they fall next to the Empress, this person can be fine. I mean, like, fine. Do you know what I mean? Because the Empress is Venus. It's all things beautiful and lovely. And the fact that she's there with the Magician card, whoever this person is, like, Booski, this is some hot piece. Right? Like, that's just one way to look at it. For those of you that are partnered already, this is about your partner either getting news of a promotion, or a boost to their finances. There's some opportunity that comes up for a partner this month that is going to be beneficial for you and them and the collective. So either which way, you Cappies are kind of blessed this month in these departments, huh? All right, for your weeks of the month, let's see what's going on. For your first week of the month, you have the Faith card, which is actually the Hierophant card. So slow and steady is going to win the race this month, right? This first week of the month as well, this could be you interacting with a government body or agency of some sort. It could see you speaking to or working with or alongside your local council. It could be as well for some of you, if you are going for a new job, this looks like second or third application / interview energy. So this could be something like, you know, you pass the first round and now you have to go into it deeper, where you're giving all kinds of, you know, details and documents and stuff. This is great. It bodes very well for you. For your second week of the month, you have the Justice card underneath the Two of Cups. This is real commitment. As far as I'm concerned, you know, aside from the money and stuff, this is real commitment. This is contractual stuff coming up. Now, even if this person is somebody that you like, somebody that you trust, somebody that can trust you, etc., when it comes to anything contractual, I've said this to all signs this month, contractual, financial, anything that's, especially something that's going to be long-term or legally binding, please, if you can, wait until the 15th. Mercury is retrograde until the 3rd and it will station direct then. By the time we get to the 15th, it will probably be fully out of shadow, whereas Mars will station direct on the 13th. So if you action anything from the 15th onwards, you've given that planet, you know, Mars has then got enough to at least be actually direct, right? It's not station, it's not, you know, it's literally direct, even if it is moving slowly. So, you know, you'll have all the energy that you need by then. And I actually think when those two go direct, I think that's all the planets direct then until like January or February next year. So use this window of opportunity. For your third week of the month, you have the Hermit card. That's a lot of earth energy. There's definitely some kind of assistance coming in here, some sort of help, some sort of blessing. It could be from an older person in your life, or somebody like, you know, an older woman, somebody that's, you know, wise, learned, somebody that is there to assist you. You could be getting assistance from somebody or seeking it. And it's kind of like this month, whatever help you need, it's available to you. You know, this is, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then for your fourth week of the month, you have the Star card right underneath the Magician. So for those of you that are connecting with somebody this month, somebody new, like, for, you know, like a potential partner, this isn't just somebody that's smart. It could, for a lot of you, this could be a friend that becomes a partner. For a lot of you, this could be somebody that you meet over the airways, and you guys end up meeting in person very quickly. I really like this energy. I have to say, I really like this for you guys. For those of you that are single, for those of you that are partnered, whatever you and your partner are working on together is going to go really well. And more importantly, whatever you and your partner, whatever your partner's promotion or good news is, it's going to be beneficial for all of you. And I can't stress that enough, actually. For your key to the month, the other thing with that Star card there as well, it kind of suggests as well that maybe you're going in for an online business of some sort. We talked about what type. And for those of you whose partners are getting promotions of some sort, this could be them becoming a manager. Maybe they're being put in charge of a team in some way, shape or form. And also a lot of you could be connecting to or contacting you know, people that are from or work alongside others that are from overseas. Your key to the month is the 8 of Pentacles. It's all about work this month, right? So doing the work, working on things that need to be done, completing what needs to be done. I think there's a lot of focus on a change of work for a lot of Capricorns, which is never easy. I mean, you guys are the sign that will stay in a, you know, I think it's like the average is like 5 years that a Capricorn will stay in a job or in a specific place within their business, which is, you know, is amazing. All right. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.